Thank you for that.
Oh my god. Did you know those things that pop out make you spring around the place? Oh my god. Did you know that? Watch the stream. It is. Where are you going? He just walked off the fucking ledge. You fucking dumbass. Better make him drown.
You're late.
Fucker.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I take it you saw the extended version. Which channel did you watch it on? Saw the clips. I'm sad to say, my lord, you may in fact not be pacified. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, that's the consensus. Penguins, yeah, you play that, and yeah, Quinn is,
This doesn't sound
yeah, that's the one. Kira did one too today.
Oh. Does it have a fart button?
You're forgiven.
Maybe electronics.
Yeah. I do believe Elden Ring was real, though. Elden Ring was definitely real. I totally believe that he was playing Elden Ring. Which honestly, he got less flack for playing Elden Ring like shit than he did playing Path of Exile 2. Like I said, it would have been just better if he would have just said, here's my character, I just started. I'm not used to these kind of games, I'm just learning. I think, first of all, there would have been no videos on it. Nobody would have gave a shit. People would have probably respected him for just coming out there and being a regular guy. I mean, I still would have hated the guy, but... I mean, Elden Ring, anyone... No, shut up. But he was fat rolling with 2 shields. I didn't even have 2 shields.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Even I knew better.
Look, you can sit in your bed and listen to it on your headphones perfectly fine.
Doesn't work that way.
So this morning we got the 3-day letter telling us we had to be out by the 15th. Did a lot of running around. But yeah, well, that's what you get. That's the legal time that they can give you. I did, as a last resort. No, hold on, let me finish. So as a last resort, I texted her. She sent back the $1,600 check that we were hoping she would cash. She didn't cash it. So with the letter, it also had the check. So it said that you have to be out, blah blah blah. If you want to stay, it's $3,200. So we order. I got the U-Haul on the way tomorrow. It's just like 2 pods or whatever. And at the last minute, you know what? I said, fuck this. I'm gonna try it. Can't hurt. She can't get us out any quicker. So I texted her and said, look, we have potential place on the 1st. We can't give you 3,200. What kind of, can we make some kind of deal? I told her I appreciate her being nice to us, and complimented her, about how she was fair to us and stuff. She said, let me ask the owners. So she replied 10 minutes later. She said, okay, we'll take the $1,600, not 32, $1,600, and we'll let you stay to the end of the month if you're going to be out 100%. So we got till the 31st now. So between now and the 31st, we'll be moving our stuff out. The place I got isn't we don't have it 100% yet. We'll be going from a 2-bedroom to a 1-bedroom, but one of us will stay in the living room and the other one will stay in the bedroom. It's a little more expensive in that we don't get electricity with the rent, so it's a little more expensive. Well, maybe not. So there's 2 problems. First of all, she's got to run my credit. My credit numbers are okay, but it's what they call a thin file. So she doesn't run it too deep, I should be fine. She's already accepted I sent her my income statements last week. And I called her after I got the letter today, and I said, will you have us, will you let, will we be able to be your tenant? And she said, yeah, if you pass the credit checks, I'm okay with it. That being said, she has a tenant in the apartment now, and either they're having problems getting out, or I think they were on a lease, because she can't just kick them out. But I'm not sure, and I'm not going to ask her. But if they're still in there, we're probably going to have to stay in a hotel. If she says yes, and they don't get out by the 1st, we'll still have to get out of here, and we'll probably have to stay in a hotel until they get out. So we'll be leaking money. But if we get a lease signed or whatever, then it's just a matter of getting in there. But none of that's we're not gonna know any of that. I'm gonna keep calling her every other day or so and say, hey, what's going on? Well, yeah, she hasn't asked me for my social security card number, nothing yet. So I don't know how she's gonna run my shit. So I have to keep calling her and say, do you want my social security card number? I'm gonna run my stuff, and I have to pay, of course. I have to pay like $70 or something, or whatever, $50 to run it. She's nice enough that she's not gonna run my mother's credit, which is good. She's just gonna run mine, because my mom doesn't have any credit. It's not bad credit, it's just none, 0, zilch, no record. Yeah, fingers crossed, exactly. So I'll get that out of the way. But yeah, so probably the 27th or 28th is going to be the last stream, because I have to pack everything up. My buddy has to come. I'm putting in U-Haul storage the majority of my stuff, but like my computers are going to be, I'm going to be giving it to a friend to store at his place, so they're safe. He's a computer guy. He's a friend of mine. Yeah, the guitar bro. Yes. Him. But I'd rather have. U-Haul says everything's going to be in a locked warehouse, air conditioned, and all that. So even if worse came to worse, I would just have to load it up in there too. But the containers are coming tomorrow, and they're going to be sitting outside until, you know, the 1st. So I really don't want. I'm not going to put anything expensive in there. Plus, I went and bought the insurance, $5,000 insurance, because it was only $26 more. And I know insurance is a scam, blah blah blah, but it's nice to know I have some recourse. You know. Well, it's only 3 minutes away from where I am now. It's 3 minutes away. I can literally it's 3 minutes car wise and like 8 minutes walking, 10 minutes walking. It's literally down the street, pretty much. So it's no difference. That's what's kind of cool about it. Right, exactly. But it's not a big deal. Like I said, my mom is okay, you know, with me having the bedroom and her having the living room, because honestly, we don't have people over, and we've seen the place already. The living room's huge. The bedroom is pretty big. It's nice. It's clean. It smells good. Because we went and saw it about a week, about 8 days ago, 9 days ago. Well, no, it's a 1 bedroom, but yeah. Hey, Chase.
Kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr.
Smells good, man. Yeah. Hey, how are you? How's Snoopy?
It's beautiful.
So we'll see. I mean, hopefully, like I said, she doesn't do a deep dig on the credit and go, "Oh, you got a thin file." But she's by owner, so she may be like, "Well, just give me an extra month or something." I'll have to come up with that, but we'll see. She wants 3 months. She wants first, last, and security. So that's $4,800 to move in. I'll see how much room. I ordered 2 U-Haul cubes. They say that if you don't use whatever cubes you don't use, you can send back and you don't pay anything. So I think I have enough room to put everything. If the freezer isn't a thing, I'll probably give it to the guitar guy if he wants it. Just relaxing. I had to go out, get some stuff, walk up to the hill because my car still can't get up it. Gotcha. Still a lot of snow, ice, whatever. Lots of ice. Yeah. So Chase, have you heard about the Elon Musk Path of Exile drama going around. Looking for a new car with all-wheel drive winners. Oh, you didn't hear about the Path of Exile stuff? Well, he broadcasted it on Twitter. I have amazing car news too. Leaking differential fluid and damaged parts in the back tires. Only 800 bucks. Damn, no name. So he went and bragged about how he's level 97, I think, on Hardcore League. On Path of Exile 2, which to be level 97 on Hardcore League, you would have to play hundreds and hundreds of hours. And it's only just the game's just come out.
Hi, Burby.
Follow.
Hi, Burby.
And the game's only just come out.
You think you're gonna steal stuff from me? I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, back there. Come here. Okay, you're sorry. We'll see
Hi,
how
Evie.
sorry you are. Cut you bitch.
So basically what he did is he streamed it and he's like, this is my character and I'm on Hardcore League, and he kept like bragging about how it's very hard to get this way, and he continued to make every noob mistake there is. Here, hold on, I gotta show you, Chase. I have to show you. I have to. It's real quick. It's already on Reddit. It's already preloaded clips. Somebody dissected it. I lost it when he clicked the grayed out map like 10 times. Yeah. Yeah. That's not it. God damn it. Windows, fix this fucking bug. Windows has got this bug where I have my taskbar set to hide, to auto hide. And sometimes it'll just make the taskbar not auto hide. It'll just be up. It's so annoying. Then it blocks my back browser bar. Is this it? Oh no, here it is. Documenting the saga. I don't use Wallpaper Engine. I have it, but I don't use it. It's just Windows bug. It's been there forever. Okay, so Elon claims he has a soft okay, blah blah blah. So he's fighting the boss here. And he's out of mana. And he never hits the mana flask. This is Elon playing. And sorry for the quality, but it's Twitter. Look, the mana's still empty. Still empty. Now he just now hits it. That's one. Okay, these map nodes. You can only run the glowy ones. You can't run the green ones or the gray ones. So he's clicking on random nodes, not realizing how to start a map. Now this is a person who claims that he's played thousands of hours. Or hundreds of hours, rather. So he does that. He's like, he can't figure out how to do it. This is one of the cringy ones, Chase. He's picking up the items and dragging them to his inventory one by one. Like Joe Biden. It's really. That's that. And then his inventory is full here. There's a previous screen. There's a previous screen to this where it shows his inventory is. He goes into a map with a full inventory. He didn't go dump his stuff into a stash and sell it like everybody else does. He went into town, stayed in town, had a full inventory, and just went into another map with a full inventory, right? So he's here with a full inventory right now. And he's trying to pick up a map and he can't. Look. Now this is the other thing. So he's level 97 or whatever, right? Very high level. The only thing he should be picking up is very expensive things. Oh, let me start that off. All right, so look. Watch. Watch when he hovers over the crossbow he dropped. Look. He's carrying around a white bow. This is useless. This is absolutely worthless. And he's been carrying that around for a long time. Like, it keeps popping up and this bow is always there. Right, he was missing currency. You know, Chase, there's some currency that's really good in Path of Exile, and he was like leaving him on the ground and walking away from him. This is him describing the map. So each map has like either a boss on it or all these little round icons above the map things. Has like either a boss or it has some kind of effect on it. So listen to how he describes it.
Okay, this is pretty much as hard as it gets. So level 16 Waystone. There are 4 things there.
4 things there.
God, dude. Four things. It's 4 things, dude.
So now if you're a beginner, it's fine to call it that because, you know, that's what you're going to call it. But if you're playing level 97 hardcore, it doesn't work. Yeah, he bitches about some of the best gear top tier streamers have ever seen in a game. So this staff is supposedly probably one of the best staffs you can get. The stats on it are amazing. So as you know, Chase, there's a level requirement, right? But the level requirement has nothing to do with the level of the equipment. It's just what you need minimally to use it. All
right. So you can see, like, this is a great staff, but it's only a level, 62 staff. Like, it's actually very hard to get equipment in hardcore. So, here I am, like, level 95, but my staff is only level 62.
So he's thinking it's like World of Warcraft, where your gear is equal to your level or something. And he does that with all this equipment. And all this equipment is pretty much the best stuff you can get for this build. Like there's I think Kira said the chest could use a couple tweaks, but that's it. Okay. Here's the big one. So you know how you can name your tabs? He has a tab called Elon's Map. A tab named Elon's Map. And there's some other stuff. So earlier in this stream, some guy he had traded with somebody, and it defaulted to Chinese characters. And somebody ran a API call on his character, and it was being played in Asia at some point in the leveling process. So he hired a Chinese company of botters, or whatever you want to call them, pilots as they call it, so he paid somebody to do this. I mean, somebody did the math, and they said, he would have to run this hundreds of hours, and he would have to do thousands of maps. And the stuff that he's doing, you don't do. Like, I suck at this game. I absolutely suck, but I don't like drag stuff to my inventory. Like, there's been times where I've dragged stuff, like from one thing to another, that kind of stuff, but it's so bad. But yeah, here's the link if you want to get more laughs out of it. Yeah, he's something else. So Kira was showing the replies on Twitter, and every one of his dick riders is like, "Oh, well, I do that too. I do that too. You guys are just libtards. You just hate Musk because he's rich." All that shit. He might be something else, but too bad he's not somewhere. Yeah, we need to deport him. We really do. And I was telling No Name, it would have just been so much, like, I would have still hated him myself. But it would have been just so much cooler if he was just like, this is my character, it's not very good yet, but I'm learning. You know what I mean? And just played a real character, being real. You know, he would have got so much more, like, so much less hate and so much more respect from people. I wanted to believe Lord Elon, I really did, but the gameplay's too, yeah, people are yeah, and I don't understand. He's the richest man in the world, possibly the richest man in history, but he's not enough. He bought the U.S. government. He owns the president of the United States, but it's not enough. He's got to be number one at the game too, and there's really something deeply wrong with him. Like, beyond anything that we can comprehend. There's a need to be liked and accepted by everybody. He can't be number two. Oh, and here's the funny part. His character died. So a bunch of people were on, like, just playing the game normally in hardcore mode. And in hardcore, when a hardcore character dies because it's such a big deal, it gets announced server-wide. And everybody saw it and clipped it. And people were like saying, "Get fucked, Elon." I really wish I would have seen how he died. So he probably spent like thousands of dollars hiring somebody to do that for him. Well, I mean, he makes $1,000 when he sneezes. So, I mean, I'm sure he didn't care about the money. How are you, Evie? How's kiddo? I mean, that's like, yeah, that's nothing. That's even less than a cent. It's not, like I said, he sneezes and makes that money. It's like nothing. Like, he has, if you look in his couch cushions, you could probably find that. Those happy roads were too bad for him to get to the center today. Chase says he's still got ice on his driveway. He can't drive up the hills still. He sneezes and makes 60. Yeah. I mean, that's not even a joke. That's what it is. The time I just said that, he made more money than I'll ever see in my life. We have a snow squall warning. It's quite likely to have a snow day tomorrow. Yay. Snow day. What the hell are you doing? What do you want? Honestly, if I don't have to go outside, I'm okay with him staying home and just chilling on the Xbox all day. Just like old times. I want to see him play Sekiro. Imagine even the max levels. Oh, he couldn't fake. He no way. Like at least with Path of Exile 2, while he was streaming, he didn't die because obviously that character he had was invincible. If you watch it, his health or shield never goes down. Like this stuff over here on the left, it never moves. He doesn't get hit at all. Like that character that Chinese guy made for him is literally invincible almost. Well, no, it's not how he died. So somehow even he fucked it up. I could just hear the Chinese going, "Oh god damn, man, I'll give him the most powerful character," and he still managed to kill it. Hey Justin. Long time no see, how are you? Good thing. Mom was in town, so been busy all week. How's your mother? Well, what the fuck are you? She's good. Came down, did Christmas with us. Oh, she's been down this whole time? Last week, flew back Sunday. Was supposed to drive, but it was too icy. Oh. She get along with your wife okay? Everything, like, I know some families have problems with each other. I'm just curious. Just idle talk. Sometimes mother-in-laws don't always get along. Not from experience, from third parties. My mom and her mother-in-law got to a few boxing. Seriously, I mean, it does happen. The mother usually has some kind of thing about taking away her baby boy. Took my baby boy. You don't treat him right. No matter how good she actually treats him. It's never good enough. It's never good enough for mom. Yeah, they spend a lot of time together and get along. The same with me and hers too. Oh, that's got lucky. I think I have a better relationship with my mother-in-law. The kiddo's dad has with his mom. I can probably attribute that. People like that too. Are you being passive aggressive to me, Justin? Oh. Whoa. Oh, what the hell? That's stuck on a rock. Oh, weird. Oh, god damn it, I hate these guys with these slow barriers. I mean, we weren't saying names. That's why it's passive. So it's called passive aggressive. It's Canadian, I think. Remember, track them each individually. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. 100% Canadian. Hmm. Wish they'd make those tier numbers bigger. Tier 3. Well, that's... It's only level 56. It only has 2 things on it. I only have 8 things on this jacket. Are you doing the math with the 4 things? No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't got there yet. Not with this character anyway. But I will. I'll get there eventually. I found an awesome wand, but it's I can't use it until I level up. But it's +3 to all lightning, so I think the best you can get. But I haven't crafted it yet, so I don't know how good it's gonna be. But I might craft it. Might ruin it. I don't know. Gotta put the print. Yeah, I gotta meditate. I have to meditate. You gotta meditate. It's very important to meditate if you're going to battle. So that guy you watched, Quinn, no name, he was an Elon Dick Rider. He absolutely used to love Elon. He managed to take one of his Dick Riders and convert him into an Elon hater, which I think is amazing. Funny. That's why he was like, Elon, what are you doing to me? Because he probably always talks up. I don't watch the guy. I understand he was a bit of a Elon fan. But I think this changed his mind. The Lord lost another planet? Yeah. He did. It's okay, I'm sure he can buy one in China to replace him. Chaos. See, this is one of the things he ran by. Chaos Orb. Very rare. I know, right? I know you joke. More neutral. I don't really care enough. No, most people don't. And I think those were the people he was trying to impress. So if you give Elon the benefit of the doubt, I don't think he was trying to impress anybody who plays the game. I think he knows that most of the people that worship him fall into two categories. Either they don't know anything about Path of Exile, or they're too scared to like say anything like negative to him or about him, because they live in a space that kissing Elon's ass could potentially make them money somehow. I mean, it's all grifting. It's all... If you look in the chat, there was a, I don't know if it was this video that, but when he was, yeah, it was this one. If there's some footage of the actual actual Twitter chat next to it, everybody was saying, hey, can you unban me? Can you unban this account? Can you follow me? Can you do this? Can you? It was everything, line after line after line of that shit. Nobody there was like going, hey, you're playing great. Hey, Elon, this looks fun. Hey, there's an Elon right? Yes. That also applies to several celebrities. No, I understand. I mean, honestly, that's probably good. It's just that Elon has a bit of an influence on us now. So whether you want to admit it or not, Elon's going to affect you one way or the other. Like, look at poor Defected. I remember Defected. You remember Defected, right? He was always of the, oh, that sucks. Trump sucks, and whatever. But it's wonderful here in Danish land. Well, now Elon's going to potentially start a war with Denmark over Greenland. So there you go. I mean, you can say, hey, I live in another country. I don't care. But yeah, look what's happening. Yeah. He wants to, I don't know if, I know you don't keep up on it. Okay, so Trump wants to take Greenland over. He wants to invade Canada and annex it to make Canada the 51st state. And he wants to take back the Panama Canal. which is owned by who the fuck are they owned by? Panama, I guess. But they're a sub-government of some other country. I forget what it was. But yeah. And so far all three leaders of those places told him to go fuck himself in so many words. Didn't I just beat that guy? Now, somebody had pointed out that the Greenland thing and the Canada thing, the Canada thing is for economic reasons, is because he wants their minerals and their oil and all that and their trees. The Greenland thing is because as the ice melts, it's creating a path across that area where Russia will be able to trade easier. With other countries up there, between, you know, Russia, China, all of, and so Trump, they think somebody's telling Trump that we want that because if we get that trade route, we can take it for ourselves and keep Russia from invading us through Canada, which is another reason they want Canada. This more just to show, well, so the chances of him doing any of that is almost nothing. But there are some powerful, smarter people than him that would very much like to see it happen. Because Canada is very rich in resources, especially the maple syrup. And we want that maple syrup reserve. And their oil. And I think they have lithium, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have a lot of lithium or something there. I mean, as unlikely as it's not as possible as, yeah, I mean, so someone asked Trump, hey, if Canada doesn't want to join the United States, will you take military action? And he basically alluded that, well, no, we'll take economic action, but military action is not off the table. That would be a really bad idea. I mean, not because we couldn't do it, it's just internationally it would just be a dumpster fire. Like, it would, everybody loves Canada, and if you go in there like a bully, it's not gonna end well for you. Yeah, he would go that far, just like, yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, sing it. Yeah, so. No, I mean, here's the thing. So some pundits have said, look, think about his first term. Okay, he said he was going to do all this stuff, and he never got anything done except for the tax breaks for the rich and a little bit of the wall. And even that he didn't do all the way because Mexico never paid for that wall. So. So basically they're saying that's probably what's going to happen this term. He's saying all this stuff, but you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what other people are behind his back. Now he's got Elon. And let's face it, Elon's in charge. Elon might make him do it. Because Elon wants that lithium in Canada. What I mean for the electric cars? The cheap lithium? Unlimited lithium? Are you kidding me? Are you happy I dragged it into the window? +4. I just found a better wand. A +4 instead of a +3. That's why I stopped the news. Too many headaches. Just go with the flow. No, I got you. The thing is sometimes the flow pushes you the wrong way. Well, I haven't crafted it yet, but it's +4 level of all lightning spell skills, which is my build is lightning. And I got this one earlier, which is +3. So this one's actually better. Even though, but this is item level 58. This is item level 57. So there's only one item. The item level matters a little bit, not the required level. And level 52, yeah. Oh. See what this dude is using. Yeah, see, the dude that I'm following uses this. But I don't need that. It's the main thing doesn't matter. Now I have to craft it. Since I sell all this shit. Okay. All right. So first of all, we're going to up the quality. That helps it be better. I don't think I can use alchemy on here, can I? No. Okay, that's okay. Oh, yeah, so far so good. By raise is useless. 59% increased lightning damage. And that's all I can do, right? Oh, no. And 48%. Oh my god. All right, so let's see. So I'm doing 579 DPS. Well, I just doubled my DPS. I just doubled my DPS. Yeah, baby. Yeah, almost doubled. Went from whatever 500 to 900. Yes, sir. That is nice. That will make things a lot nicer. Okay, now we go to the Titans. Just in time too, because Valley of Titans is a fucking pain. Oh, I mean, I can still. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna risk it. I'll just stick with this for now. But let's see what this thing can do.
But I should not linger.
Everything in here is a bullet sponge compared to what I just left. That's why it's called the Valley of Titans. But yeah, I'm melting stuff now. But I'm not getting stunned. Call the Valley of Titans because of the giant calluses from your index. Right? Yeah. That's
Do my eyes deceive me?
I hate sandworms. Fucking hate them. I also realize now that it is eating my mana faster too, which is to be expected. Because I usually have unlimited mana. Now it's starting. I'm starting to notice it dropping. I'm not quite starving yet. Have to make sure I keep an eye on it, so I don't go. I want to go like Elon did. I'll run jump. Just keep clicking on it. I saw a top player doing it. I'll keep that in mind. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I never noticed it. How come I feel like this might be a boss someday? Right? Doesn't this feel like that this should come alive and try to kill me? You're a boss? Your face is a boss. Me when I wake up at 3 a.m. I haven't done that in a while. Woke up thirsty in the middle of the night. You know why, don't you? Probably. Because when I drink vodka, I drink it with water. That's probably why. But I used to do that. I used to wake up thirsty. Chug down half a liter of fucking soda. Standing at the fridge. Fucking pig. Woke up every 2 hours. That's just from drinking Modelo. I drank these 21% double shot vodka cans. Drank like 5 on a Saturday. Are we celebrating? Church 2025 alcoholism is celebrated. Fair.
Desert fire.
Didn't get too shorts about the ancient former super famous Twitch streamer. Oh, what's his name? Oh, Ninja. I mean, like 40-year-old guy that still has blue hair. And does the fucking Fortnite dances. I think he's like 95% of his, yeah, because he sucks. He's just cringe. I mean, he always was cringe to me, but people realize he's just a fucking idiot. I don't know how old he is. He's too old to have blue hair. Like once you hit 19 or 20, it's time to get rid of the blue hair. Who did look kind of old now? Yeah, I mean, it could be genetics too. I honestly don't know how old he is. Like, you ever see that? I don't know if you've heard of him, that YouTuber scammer paybacks. Guy's like 40 and he has blue hair and it's just so cringe. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, was you telling me you don't have your hair bright? No. I stopped dyeing my hair in high school. And I never dyed it a color. I dyed it with white highlights because I wanted to look like Blackie Lawless. And it didn't really work the way I thought it would. I just looked like with like a normal hand. Yeah, but he mess. You don't have to have blue hair to mess with scammers. I don't know if you know that or not. Look at Kip Boga. He never dyes his hair. He's the master scammer. Master scam baiter, I should say. He's the master baiter. My hair is kind of weird. When it was long, it was like half blonde, half brown. Never dyed my hair. My hair's sandy. That's what they call it now. Sandy. It's black and white everywhere. I haven't shaved my head in a few weeks. It's about 2 inches long now. Don't know. I felt like shaving it. Yeah, get to crafting these eventually. Main reason for me is because I was working on the train tracks years ago, and everyone on the train past my hard hat flew away. The long hair didn't fit as snug. You didn't want to go with one of those hats with the nifty chin strap? You would have been right. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Hey, look, it's Strap Boy. I could just hear it now. I know I would have fucked with it. What's up, Strap? That would have been your nickname. Hey, Strap. Here comes Strappy. Yeah, but she would have brought joy to the construction site. Don't you want to bring Joy to the construction site? To be fair, we were working like 10 feet away. Those things pass at 75 miles an hour. No, I know. I never worked that close to a train that went that fast, so I can't really. I believe you. This in the build I'm going for, it doesn't need these two, but I want to keep them for now because I need the regeneration. I'm hoping there's some regeneration nodes somewhere else in this build. Oh, there is. When I get up here, I can replace them. Up here, no, there's. I have to just keep going the way I'm going now. Get that, got that. I have this. Have that. Okay, yeah. All I can do is go this way. Construction site, no one's happy. Everyone's divorced on their fourth marriage. An alcoholic? No, yeah. I mean, and they all have bad backs and calluses on everything. I get it. Shit, no one I've met is like, yeah, like, no, I mean, I get it. I absolutely get it. I don't really like my job either that much. Wish I could be like a Linus Tech Tips. I mean, I like the type of work, but I mean, it's very rare that I get to like enjoy it. You know, I mean, like still working like in Linus Tech Tips would be my dream, something like that, where they just somebody pays for all this expensive equipment for me to set up. Well, so yeah, but
I have heard whispers
not when it's just
where titans
cleaning people's viruses and fixing people's NASes, and this shit gets old. It's just work. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, it's better, you know, it's less physically demanding than your job. There's no doubt, like by a mile. That being said, there's a big amount of stress. Like, I understand you guys have time frames that you have to finish as a team. You guys have to, like, we have X amount of time on this site and this has to be done, and you have to keep up with this worker because if you fall behind then he falls. I get all that. But when you're like, when a business has like a bunch of data that has to be backed up, and you back it up and you hope that the backups are there, and then one day they call you and say, hey, everything got deleted or everything got a virus or whatever, the amount of stress that you have in your head when you go, oh boy, I hope the backups work. That kind of stuff is constant. And maybe not physical, manually, it must be meant. It is. It can be. Yeah, I know. It does. There's, like I said, the only job that I would probably say there's no stress is like working for something like Linus Tech Tips. You got a cool boss, reasonably cool, although Linus is a little cringe, but he seems to be a really good boss based on how his employees act around him, at least. You're dealing with his money. He's technically competent enough to handle his own fucking backup. And he just tells you, here, this is what you're going to work with, figure it out. And that's actually the fun part, is figuring stuff out. There's no, hey, if you don't do this, the business is going to close. You know what I mean? Like, there's no danger in him going under, as long as they don't do something fucked up, like be a sicko. You know, which is outside of their job anyway. They shouldn't be doing that. And hurt the brand by doing something stupid. I mean, it's pretty much, you don't screw up. He takes all the risk and you get all the benefits. Like fast food workers, I can't imagine dealing with. Oh my god! I told you about that time I did. I got a job at Burger King with my girlfriend. I was like 19, I think, and I got a job at Burger King to be with her. And it was bad. I ended up throwing the fucking burger at the customer and walking out because I couldn't find the knife. They got a thing called C2. You get an order and they say the customer wants it C2. That means that they want it wrapped and then cut in half. And I couldn't find the knife. And somebody was on my ass, like, not the big manager, but the team leader or whatever was on the act. Oh, where's that sandwich? Where's that? And I'm like, I can't find the knife. It's under there. No, it's not. It's not under here. Yes, it is. It's under there. Go look. And I look and it wasn't there. And they're like, and I just said, you know, fuck. And I just threw the fucking thing at him. Yeah. I mean, it was very short. And like I said, it was just for my girlfriend. I didn't care at the time about actually working. Which is why it was easy to just throw the burger at the employee. I mean, at the customer. Because it wasn't something I needed. He's like, oh, we'll work the same shift and we'll hang out. Yeah, no. Not good. It did teach me to be nice to food service workers, though. I'm always really nice to food service workers. I never give them a hard time, ever. Not once do I fucking yell at them, put them down, say some snide, but you know, if they're taking too long, I say, take your time, don't worry about it. I don't play that. Wow, this is weird. Wow. I'm getting some really weird fucking... Look at this lag. I'm not touching anything right now. I can't move. I think the server went down. I think the server went down. Like, I can't move. Well, I never worked fast food retail. I have never had many pleasant. I've had many pleasant pedestrians telling me all the compliments and showing me their middle finger. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything. It's there's something wrong with the server. Who'd it go down? I don't know. It seemed like when I walked over here, I'm not doing anything. This is stuff I did like 40 seconds ago. Like right now, I'm not touching anything. Ever since I walked up this hill up here, it started doing this. Let's get out of here. See if it'll fix when I move. I think I broke this instance. Let's see if it still does it. It might have been the instance. I think me walking up that little hill. Yeah, see, it's fine now. So it's not the server, it's the instance. I wonder, let's see, let's go in there and see if it still does it. Yeah, see, when I walked up here is when it started doing it. Oh, it seems fine now. That's weird. That's weird.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Congratulations, Evie. Welcome back, by the way. Yeah.
Desert fire.
How's the new computer been running? Good? No problems? All good? Good. Did you... Oh! Your sword fight's in here too, by the way. No, you gotta wait 30 seconds. That's, you know, that's the other thing you might want to do is put a 1 minute cooldown. So if you have it wait for a minute, you gotta put it on a cooldown even. what people are gonna do, what just no name just did. I didn't even think of that. Well, you weren't supposed to do what you did. What it is you type SF, comes up with the thing, and then Evie is supposed to reply. This is for Evie. It's for her channel. I just forgot that I didn't disable it. And then then it comes back with a comeback a minute later. But yeah, she's gonna have to put a cooldown so people don't. If that don't work, if putting it on a cooldown still somehow fucks up the order, it shouldn't run the command, so it should be fine. Then there's a way around it. But that's the thing about scripting. You can't always think of every situation. Yeah. And the Firebot scripting is kind of limited in some way. It's weird. Like, it took me a while to figure out the it wasn't figuring it out, it was just that I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's not super intuitive sometimes. So I was overthinking it, is basically what happened. I was overthinking it. I actually wrote JavaScript to do random numbers, and then of course, stupid me, there's a random number generator in the fucking thing. I'm sorry it took you. No, it took maybe. It wasn't bad. It was fine, and I needed to get my head off of stuff. You don't have to be sorry. It was something to do. It was a weekend. I couldn't do anything else. It wasn't like I could look for an apartment or anything. So it was either watch YouTube or do something productive. So I did something productive for my best friend, or one of my best friends. I know you do. That's why I do things. You appreciate it. I appreciate all of you too. Okay, no name. Eh.
Do not wander.
You know, I haven't even seen if I could upgrade my gems yet. Don't know if I can. I don't think I want to upgrade that yet. Nor that. That screening back and forth messages. Do you want 100%? So that screening of back and forth messages. Do you have a place on the first? Oh, not for sure. So I called her right after I got the note. The lady with the landlady, the potentially new landlady. I had already submitted my, I still had to give her, she's not a real estate agent, she owns properties. But she still wants like to see bank statements to see her income, and she has to run a credit check and a background check. She's had the credit statements for like a week now, but she hasn't done the credit check yet, or the background check. Background check I'm not worried about. The credit check, my credit score is good. It's good. Like it's above what a manager would want of a mediocre building. But it's a thin file. So I'm hoping she doesn't dig too deep, and if she does, I'm hoping she'll just be like, you're gonna have to pay an extra month deposit or whatever. So she's not a corporation where she's gonna be like, no, I'll be able to. She'll say, look, just to make sure, can you just go ahead and pay me an extra month? That kind of thing. But yeah, so that being said, she has a tenant in there until the 1st. But based on speaking with her, this guy that's in there, it's a Russian lady and a Russian guy, a young couple, very young couple, probably in their 20s, mid 20s. And he looks like he's a mechanic. Because we went over there to see the place last week. And I didn't say any of this stuff because rubber band people. I just didn't want to. So he seemed like a really nice guy. I felt awful. It felt really awkward being there because they knew that because when we were there, we were like, well, when are they going to be out? Not in front of them, but outside. And she's like, well, I don't know. I have to talk to him right now. So we basically stood outside while she went in there and said, when are you going to be out? These people want to move in. And then we had to go in and look at the place. It's, you know, it's got all their furniture and shit in it. It was awkward. And the guy was super nice. Like, you know, I kept apologizing. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, you know. So it's possible they're in the same situation we are. It's possible she jacked up the rent. I don't know the story. And that they're looking to move out, you know. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I think he probably makes more money than I do, is my guess. So I'm not sure that he's going to have the extent of the problem I have. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe they have shitty credit. You know, maybe they don't have... Maybe they have evictions on their record, that kind of stuff. Because this lady seems to be... Like, one of the comments she made when I was telling her the problems I was having finding a place, she seems to be, like, not predatory. Like, she's like, yeah, she goes, I don't like to operate that way. When I was describing the steps we had to go through to apply for apartments, she goes, I don't like doing that. On top of that, most places want both. Like, if there's two tenants, they want everybody's credit run. And if one of those people fail credit check, they don't let you in. They want everybody to have credit, good credit. So my mom has no credit. So one of the places, the place where we were going to actually, I was going to get a loan and actually buy the fucking house, the little trailer or whatever. They saw my mom didn't have any credit, and that was the end of it. And I was purchasing the track home, the manufactured home, but the lot fees, they were like, no, both of you have to have good credit. And she said that I won't run your mother's credit, I'll just run yours. So that kind of gives you an idea that, you know, she's willing to kind of, since she's not a corporation, she's willing to kind of, you know. But that doesn't mean that you know, I'm gonna get it. She could be a bitch for all I know, and it might not work. She might be lying and waiting for just leading me around. But today was her chance to tell me, because I basically said, look, I gotta know. I'm like, I can't wait. I said, I have to know if you're going to accept us as tenants. So that was her chance to say, well, you know what? I looked at your income statements. It's not enough, or whatever. And she didn't. She just said, look, I don't know when this guy's going to be out. And I'm like, well, just if everything passes through, will you have us as tenants? She said, yeah, I don't have a problem with it. She goes, if you pass the credit and background check, she goes, I don't have a problem. All the things, yeah, same here.
It is warm and beautiful.
So we'll see. I mean, like I said, she could be a fucking liar for all I know. But I don't think so, because one of the things she said is, when I said I have 3 days, she's like, well, where are you going to live? You know, before the 1st. Which, you know, if she was trying to blow me off, why would she care to ask that? You know what I mean?
Now is not the time.
This it'll take my
This is an immense
Or whatever.
Proud
yours as long as you I shall put this to use. I shall put this to use. Sans guides you.
Does it make sense to ask you if she's not caring about having that land late? Yeah, I mean,
It is time.
like I said, my main concern is
It must be hard for
how
you to
deep she runs the credit report and how much she cares about it. Because if she just looks at the scores, she's going to be a happy camper. I did a pretty good job of getting my credit up. It's just, it's a thin file. I don't utilize credit enough. But I don't have bad marks. I make my payments on time and stuff like that. I only have one negative thing on there, and it was for the hospital bill before I got insurance. But from what I understand, those don't count against your credit score. They get put on your credit, but they don't do anything to your score. Some kind of legislation was put through that said you can't ding someone's credit for medical. If I understand correctly, or it's a minor impact. Where am I going? The desert mountain. Return to Sandstorm Helani. Stay up to date. Like this is minus damage industries. How goes the process?
onwards to war.
What process?
Enter this. For glory. As we approach Desha,
Oh, I don't know.
if you
I wait.
goodbye.
I give her my social security number, and she runs my credit report, and maybe a background check. She kind of mixes background check with credit, so I think she just might be meaning credit report. She's got a really strong accent. I think she's either Russian or Ukrainian or something. She's very, very strong accent. And you could tell her English is not her primary language. Hey, Miss Jessie. So, and I'm trying not to piss her off and be all like super demanding. But today I had to give her a call when I got that fucking letter. So I had no choice but to bother her. Well, like I said, she doesn't like the way
I hope there is time to protect our honor.
real estate agencies do their business. She's made that clear that she's not predatory. She's not looking, I mean, she wants her money, obviously, and she wants to make sure that we can pay it. But she's not looking to take advantage of the situation beyond what she wants for the property. And she's willing to talk to you and say, okay, well, this is the problem I have with this. This is how we can fix it. I feel like that's probably going to be the thing with her. I don't know her well enough to know for sure, though. Like I said, she could be deception. Could be bullshit. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Nothing I can do because I'm really running out of options. Yeah, well, good fit would just be having a roof. That's the only fit I need. Like, as it is, we're going to a 1-bedroom from a 2-bedroom. So it's already going to be, you know, a downgrade for the same, basically almost a little more than the same cost. That's going to suck. So that's going to be, it's going to be temporary, I hope. You know, a year, we'll stay there a year and hopefully there'll be either the rents will come down or I'll move to another state or, you know, that, I don't know. Or maybe everything goes to shit and I end up on the street. So, okay, you breathing room to check out. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And possibly look for more work. Try to find some start an online gig or something to try to get some more money. I mean, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not really great at business ideas, but drop shipping thing I thought about a while ago, that's not, after doing further research, that's not a thing. That's not going to be a thing. You're fucking up how you loot. You're supposed to drag those. Don't tell me you're not Elon Musk. Hello, characters. I wish. No, whoever leveled him up is a god at this game. Like, I know you don't know the game very well, but whoever did it probably played the original Path of Exile for thousands and thousands of hours and is playing this for thousands and thousands of hours. And it just came out. Like, whoever it is a god among players. Like, Elon hired the right person. Like, that's the one thing every streamer who's picked apart Elon's video has said, is that whoever he hired the right guy. Like, he definitely picked, whoever he picked really good. But I mean, the whole game thing is such a microcosm of Elon Musk's entire life. You know, buy something that somebody else did really good and then try to make it seem like it's yours. He did that with Tesla. You know, he did that with PayPal. All that shit was all stuff that somebody else made and that he benefited from. I can't remember which company it was, which one exactly, but he actually made the founder, as part of the acquisition, he made them sign a thing making him a founder. So legally, he's a founder of this company, but it was only because he made them put it in there as part of the acquisition. Which is just, what the fuck, you know? I heard the fuck the company that needs a flamethrower actually flop. Yeah. Boring. Was it boring? He's fucking boring. I think it's boring. BO Bring or something. Like Boeing, but with an R.
I must travel light.
I didn't even hear my button.
The path to Deshar has been opened. Go.
What? Do not wander. Careful story. I will tell your tale.
Look at this guy's got flowers for trails. That was pretty.
You will burn!
God, poison, I keep forgetting. What the hell? Oh, they can hit me over the wall, but I can't hit them. That's fair. Yeah, very cheating.
Paradan should know better than to let this madness transpire.
All right. No, no name. Thanks. Have a good one. Whoa. All right then. Oh, I forgot shit respawns. God damn it. Uh-oh, this might have been a mistake. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm gonna die.
I have no space for that.
Did he go back? I know I didn't kill him. Oh, there they go. Wouldn't be bad if it was just one, but it's two of them. There's one. Damn. That was tough. That was tough. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, No Name. Thank you, Chase. But I'm tougher. Yeah. I died. I died once. If that would have been a hardcore character, it'd have been over. Thank you, Jesse. Take care, Miss Jessie. Thank you, guys. Thank you, lurkers. Have a good night. All that. Have a good day tomorrow. Bye.
End line.